Hey everybody, it's Master Gallengeist here, bringing you my review for Doctor Strange of Asgard, Issue 3, 2025. Ooh, and we do get some crazy ass shit kind of going on. Not exactly this, but kinda. So we pretty much see Strange trying to figure out who the fuck was trying to take his ass out, and pretty much utilizing what context he has at Asgard. Of course, Asgard, and he attacked you with this, and then jumped out my window. Yes, I was wondering if there was anything you could tell me about it, Holt, on account of how, your family are all carpenters and weapon makers. It's an axe, I see. I am but a writer of, what did you call them? Romantic comedies? Carpentry is not my area of, There's a certain flourish to the carvings that my brothers may be able to... I will return, Stephen, once I have spoken with my family about, carpentry. Thank you, Holt. Dr. Tiny Man, is the patient dead? As we see Strange utilizing his best abilities to help someone out. And I do like the shifting, starting off with seeing the Strange actually doing some doctoring while Holt's trying to figure out what's going on with the axe. Actually, Mr. Stengrinter, the patient should make a full recovery, and now I'm going home. Home? It is barely noon. You called me here 13 hours ago and left me to operate without assistance. I'll see you tomorrow. Bah! Are all mortals so mollycoddled as you? If I were a younger man, you'd probably still be able to practice medicine. I trust you'll wait with him until he wakes. And I kind of like how it's tilted on kind of like an angle. It really gives some interesting kind of perspective there. Being a doctor is all about priorities. Triage, we call it. Finding out who attacked me and why is pretty high on my list of things to do, but it is not number one. Number one is the spell of Akranon. In order to become Sorcerer Supreme of Asgard, I need to conquer Asgard's magics, and the only way to do that is to undergo a slight realignment of my interior self. Ah, the troublemaker. Liva, how are you the window in your room, Doctor? You pushed someone through it last night. It's like, okie dokie, let's see how we have to deal with this. And then, of course, we see that there's a barroom brawl going on, and he's like, actually, no, he jumped through it of his own accord. I fixed it, though. Fixing it isn't the trouble. I don't know how you do things in Midgard, but here we try to steer clear of wanton violence. Are we not conversing in the middle of a bar fight? This is your first warning, Doctor. Yes, Liva, it won't happen again. The spell of Akranon is not without risk, but risk accompanies everything of value. And so long as I have the proper ingredients, everything should be fine. And of course, that becomes the big crux here, as he doesn't have the proper ingredients. Looking at the skull, the sneaky little... And this is where the art really kind of shines, because he's like, you son of a bitch. That really hits the face kind of there. It's like, alright. This, I just think, works... the art here just works stylistically better here with Doctor Strange. It just works for me. The best, ? Little magic shop in Asgard. I don't know what to tell you. I am as shocked as you are. Okay. If I had used this, my mind would have splintered. How awful. Rest assured, I shall be having words with my supplier. So do you have a real one? A real Dark Troll skull? Of course. I'll just... Oh, we're all out, I'm afraid. So I'll have to source one myself. Will I? Any tips? It's like, oh, you son of a bitch. Dark Trolls are among the rarest of all Asgardian trolls. Fierce and powerful and reclusive they are. It's notoriously tricky to separate one from its head. Use something sharp. Great. That's like telling me to butter a piece of bread with a butter knife. Thank you. I understand certain complexities of how to butter my own bread, but that isn't really the fucking crux of it. Where's the butter? It's like in Coming to America. Where's the spoon? Aslak, Ruskva, thank you for doing this. It is against Asgardian custom to allow a visitor to go on a dark troll hunt without a born warrior by their side, which is why I asked Ruskva to accompany us. Which is why I asked my friends. It's like, yes, actually do the great thing. Then, of course, we get our team kind of together. You already know Gorm. He's the idiot. Good day. This is Slave, the beautiful demon we call her on account of her artistry with blades. Into the mountains we go, is it? Good thing I wore my warm boots. And that's Ivar. I shoot things with arrows. He's not very good with people. My thanks to you all. I know this will be dangerous, so I wish I could say if you have any doubts, please remain behind. But I'm afraid I don't have that luxury. Come, let us take this dangerous journey before we come to our senses. Pretty much how anything kind of works. And I really liked Strange's face there. That really works, just showing alright, let's do this. There are places in Asgard that can only be accessed on foot. It takes 2 days of trudging through snow before we even enter Dark Troll territory. Ooh. Then I like that we really don't have many borders going on here, utilizing the snow kind of here for certain paneling kind of things. Uller, a week ago, Volstagg was your favorite. The week before, Thor himself. Volstagg is a favorite, though Thor is a bit too obvious. No, Uller has an air of foreboding to him, a dark mystery that I, too, would like to cultivate. Keep cultivating, Gorm. It is good to have hobbies. For me, it is the Lady Sif, all day, all and every day. Aslak, what say you? Who's your favorite god? I do not. Probably Snotra. Snotra, ha! Ignore him, Aslak. She is the goddess of wisdom and courtesy, and he has neither. It's like, thank you for telling him to fuck off with that. On day 3, it becomes apparent that we are being watched. The others pick up on this before I do, but I'm not far behind. I do kind of like his inner monologues with that, to be like, okay, listen, even though I'm not that well versed with this, I'm at least picking up on shit. I'm good at noticing the small things. Ivar, behind us! My arrows have new homes! And I just like how it works. To do. Man. Really cool. And you can still see what's going on, and then that kind of continues, but the bordering to help separate kind of going in at different kind of places and angles. Look out, Ruskva. It is not unheard of for bandits to attack a troop of wandering warriors, but it is unusual. That is a distinction. It's like, it's not unheard of, but it's not commonplace. Good day to you, sir. Allow my axe to meet your brain. And we see that, and it's not very pretty. It's like, oh shit. Bandits, the universe over, are renowned for going after significantly weaker prey. This, plus last night's attack, the spell of the biting wrath of the makes me suspect that someone doesn't want me to succeed, or indeed survive. Honestly, Aslak, learning some offensive spells might be an idea at some point in your future. Though, like Aslak, I'm not exactly covering myself in glory this day. It's like, shit, that big motherfucker trying to go for him. But he gets help. Bolts of Bathlak. Every realm has its own rotes, its own spell formula, attuned to its precise frequency. These rotes can absolutely be used in other realms, but unless the magic is supplemented, the longer the magician is away, the less effective the spells. It's like, I kind of like them going into that kind of detail. You need to understand why he needs to do the spell. Shield of the Seraphim, i.e. his magic is weaker here because he's doing the same kind of things, but it's not attuned correctly to what's kind of going on. Top right here, I've been channeling my skills through Asgardian magic. My status as a mortal makes this problematic, hence the need for realignment, hence the need for the spell of Acronon. If I can stay alive long enough to cast it, as we see him almost get beset, and then an axe coming out of nowhere, and I love that circle to kind of like focus in on his face. The Dark Trolls have arrived, and it's very interesting that we don't see that like the Dark Trolls are the aggressor. It's the fucking bandits that popped up, and the Dark Trolls helped them, and they just come in fucking cracking, man. And they appear to be on our side. This is a good thing, as although their numbers are few, their talent for warfare is undeniable. And then just seeing them fighting back to back is really kind of cool. Our remaining attackers flee into the snow, and introductions are made. Her name is Tyrlog. She is the queen of the Dark Trolls. She doesn't appreciate our intrusion into her territory. She appreciates it even less when she learns why we're here. Yeah, coming for a skull. Yeah, you seek the skull of a Dark Troll? I see. Do you intend to lop my head off, or perhaps my mother's head? I have a niece. She's small. Is there a particular size you're looking for? I'm fully aware that nothing I say will make this sound better, but I was hoping you might just have a spare skull just lying around. I love that. It's like a shot in the dark. I fear I may have misjudged this moment. Of course I have a spare skull. You can take one from the pile. It takes me another hour to discern whether or not she's being sarcastic. She isn't. It's like, shit. Fuck. They set up camp. The Dark Trolls are largely nomadic, and this has been a harsh and endless winter, yet they don't hesitate to share their food and their meat. Cool, man. That's awesome. Are all Midgardians magic? No, not all of us. Very few of us, actually. Are all Dark Trolls like you? Like me? You know. I do not. Are they also, I met Thor once. He looked me up and down and said something along the lines of, "Verily thou art the first sexy troll I have encountered." That actually sounds a lot like him, yes, and definitely, depending upon the time frame, definitely something that Thor would say. Probably in his younger years, but less so now. But I mean, I'm someone back on Midgard. Of course you do, little mortal. She's like giving that kind of like side eye, like, yeah, alright. But we know. And yay. Very good quality, no pages. Going nutty. I've learned in my travels to never let my assumptions outpace my experience. The Asgardians are everything you would expect, and also everything you would not. Similarly, the Dark Trolls are big, brash, and guttural, but also funny, thoughtful, and kind-hearted. A reminder, if one were needed, that which separates us pales beside that which binds us together. By Thor's hammer, Aslak, how much more could your bladder possibly hold? Do not pressure me, Gorm. Mead, wine, laughter, and song. But there's something else Asgardians and Dark Trolls have in common. What is it? Oh, yes. Typical Asgardian, unable to handle his mead. It's like, shit. They do so love to fight. Unable to. Good Sir Troll, was that a slight directed at my fellow? What if it was? Then I would take great offense, and this dark night would turn darker still. Gorm less, you mean? Oh ho. Because I have not heard that one before. I'm like, dude, your name's Gorm. That's your parents. And it's like, yeah, that's gonna be happening. I actually had not heard that one before. These Dark Trolls are scarily witty people. I'm like, you really haven't heard that before? Okay. You are no more than a child. You impugn my honor. I will impugn your skull. Would you both please stop impugning? Neither of you know what the word means. It's like, yep. Probably. Come, we shall drink to fallen warriors. May the blood flow faster than the tears that follow. You have lost someone, yes? You have that look about you. We all have. Norel was a good man. He was the best of us. The best of us. We all know loss. Grief is the one constant in these lands, whether you be Dark Troll, Asgardian, or Midgardian. We are all brothers and sisters in sorrow. A toast, then. It's like, okay, let's see how this goes. However, to those who... And then we see her head get chopped off by that asshole dude. It's like, alright, who the fuck are you, man? This time he's got a sword doing it. It's like, Fiend! And that's just a crazy one page, and then half page here before seeing... that close-up there of Aslak. Stop all of you. Where's the assassin? Does anyone have him? He's gone. Vanished. It just sucks. It's like, god dang it. God damn it. You did this. You sat at our fire and spoke words of friendship, but this is what you wanted all along. I promise you, we don't have anything. Liar! We managed to disengage without more blood being spilled. More or less. Which, it's like, god damn. That sucks. They hound us to the edge of their territory, and then hound us a little bit more, but eventually we get clear, and start the journey home. Our prospective allies now enemies, and our mission a failure. I don't even have time to grab a skull. See Strange in the back there, just trailing. It's like, ugh. I liked her, Queen Tyrlog. I liked her. She was a warrior and a good leader. She didn't deserve what happened to her. What happened? Her remains deserve respect. On the other hand, what are we but piles of flesh propped up on bone? Once we die, do we really care what happens to our bones as long as the soul has flown? I'm not sure I took her head. I thought you might want it. It's like... Gorm is an interesting one. I'm like, we're definitely learning some... Like, he didn't like what happened to her, and he doesn't like that Strange probably needs to use her skull for it, but he thinks of it as a use that gives some value to her life a little bit more. Like, it was a tragedy that she was killed, but if some good can come out of it, let's see that good come out of it. When I return to my lodgings, I'm so focused on what I need to do to perform the spell of Akranon that I don't even notice the candles are burning in my room. Stephen, I would have words about Hulda. Next, cut by Thorn Sif, as we see Thorn Sif. And then we get a tease. Dr. Strange has been covering up a murder in an attempt to solve it, but Thor and Sif don't see it that way. Stephen must scramble to get to the bottom of the mystery and clear his name with some help from Loki and Clea. Oh. So, I enjoyed this one because I liked that we got some good kind of spell work with the action, more focused on the Asgardians doing the action and everything, and learning that Stephen got hoodwinked, and that spell shop is trying to be a cheeky little fucker and getting more information on hunting for dark trolls. And I really actually kind of like that it was kind of a twist. They got set upon by bandits and saved by the dark trolls, and were making friends, and of course having their kind of little Asgardian dark troll kind of fighting that would usually come from drinks and everything. Before the assassin pops up and kills this really kind of cool character, I'm like, oh, I'm really kind of liking her and wanted to see kind of what happens. And it's like, shit. So we'll see if it is her skull that is utilized in this kind of spell/ritual, because and I liked that Gorm had that kind of little moment with Steven of like, I liked her, but I mean, we're all flesh with bones, so I took her skull, took her head because you have need of it. And Strange gets back, and we see that Thor and Sif are like, yeah, we need to know what's going on with Hulda because nobody's fucking seen her. So it's like, oh shit, how are you gonna handle this? And I liked understanding of the action with Strange having to explain while also showing what's kind of going on. He's still able to do magic, but he's not on the kind of level that he was on Earth because he's not doing the magic in the correct spot and all that kind of stuff going on. And the art just really kind of sells it. It just is working better with this tale in this kind of world rather than what was going on in Cap for me. But I can't wait to see what's kind of going on and how Steven kind of continues on and what the objectives are of the assassin. First, utilizing an axe and then this kind of sword. We'll have to see what's going on there. I'm excited to learn what goes on with that. So those are my opinions on the issue. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. If you liked it, if you didn't like it, if you agree with me, if you disagree with me. Also like and subscribe, and I hope you have a good day.